If you guys have never heard of ChatGPT, it's an extremely powerful AI tool which will give you the answer to anything. And today, we're asking it for its top 30 interesting facts about Formula One. Now, this is not sponsored, however, you can use it for yourself and I'll put it in the description. It is quite a bit of fun. You could use it for serious stuff as well. Like, let's just search whether Lewis Hamilton was robbed in the 2021 season and see what it says. Okay, fine, that's kind of old news, but after asking this thing for the interesting facts, it took literally 5 seconds to give me an answer, and here's what it gave me. This is all considered by ChatGPT, and it is in no particular order. Alright, let's kick it off with the fastest lap in Formula One history. It was set by Juan Pablo Montoya during the 2004 Italian Grand Prix. He had an average speed of 262.2 kilometers. Michael Schumacher holds the record for the most Formula One World Championship titles with 7 to his name. I don't know when this is updated, but obviously Lewis also has 7. 8, depending on who you ask. The most successful team in Formula One history is Scuderia Ferrari, with 16 Constructors' Championships and 238 race wins. If you're a new fan and you don't know about the past, and you're just going off recent performance, you probably wouldn't believe that. The youngest ever Formula One world champion is Sebastian Vettel, who won his first championship at the age of 23 and 135 days in 2010. If you're 23 or older, I am not. What were you doing at 23? The longest Formula One race in history was the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix, which lasted for 4 hours and 4 minutes due to multiple rain delays. Anyone who's seen that race, you know what we're talking about. Anyone who hasn't, go and watch it. It is the most hectic race of all time. I think F1 have rated it the best race of all time as well. Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost are widely considered to be the two greatest Formula One drivers of all time, with a fierce rivalry between them during the late 1980s and early 1990s. The first Formula One race was held in 1950 at Silverstone, United Kingdom, and was won by an Italian driver. The Circuit de Monaco is considered to be one of the most challenging tracks in Formula One, with tight corners and narrow streets that make overtaking difficult. Anyone who's played the game or watched the Grand Prix, you must concur. In 2019, Lewis Hamilton became the second driver in Formula One history to win 6 world championships, joining Michael Schumacher in the record books. 2020, he again joined him with the most titles, equaled with 7 titles. The 2022 Formula One season will see the introduction of new regulations aimed at reducing costs and promoting better racing, with the focus on sustainable technology. The youngest driver to win a Grand Prix, Max Verstappen. He won his first Grand Prix in Spain in 2016 at the age of 18 years and 227 days. What were you doing at 18? I was not doing that, not even close. The most successful Formula One team, Scuderia Ferrari. They have won 16 Constructors' Championships and 15 Drivers' Championships. The fastest ever lap in a Formula One race was by Kimi Räikkönen. He set the record at Monza in 2018 with a lap time of a 1:19.119. I don't know if it's just me, maybe I read it wrong, but this stat makes no sense because somewhere like Austria, they push like sub 1 minute. Not sure. The most successful Formula One driver, Michael Schumacher. He has won 7 Drivers' Championships and 91 Grand Prix wins during his career. Again, that would make Lewis Hamilton the most successful. He's got 101 wins and an equaled 7 titles. The closest finish in Formula One history, the 2002 United States Grand Prix. Rubens Barrichello finished just 0.011 seconds ahead of Michael Schumacher. I'll try and find a photo to put on screen if I haven't already. It's so close. For fact 16, they've decided to bring back the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix and add that the race lasted for 4 hours, 4 minutes and 39 seconds, and this was due to several safety cars and a red flag. The only Formula One driver to win a race in a car of their own construction, Dan Gurney. He won the 1967 Belgian Grand Prix in a car he had built and designed himself. Cool. The most consecutive pole positions, Ayrton Senna. He took pole position in every race in the 1988 season with a total of 13 poles in a row. I didn't even know this. That is so sick. The most number of overtakes in a single race is by Sergio Perez. He overtook 17 cars during the 2021 Azerbaijan Grand Prix to win the race. We all remember this. This was his first race win at Red Bull, and he started near the back, if not all the way at the back. This is when Max had the tyre blowout and that whole drama. If I'm not wrong, I think Sebastian Vettel got a podium for Aston Martin and then it got stripped away from him. The highest number of Grand Prix wins in a season is by Michael Schumacher. Sorry, ChatGPT, that's just straight up not right. He won 13 races in the 2004 season, a record that still stands today. Again, not right. Last year, Max broke it with 15 wins. Ayrton Senna holds the record for the most pole positions in Formula 1 history, with 65 pole positions in his career. Again, that is wrong, that's 2 in a row. Michael finished with 68, and Lewis finished with 103. Well, he's not finished, but he has 103. Michael Schumacher has won the most Formula 1 championships in history with a total of 7 world titles. Again, going back to the other stats, so is Lewis, so I guess we'll give half points. The Monaco Grand Prix is the oldest race in the Formula 1 calendar, first held in 1929. I don't get this because it contradicts the fact about Silverstone in 1950. But I don't know. The 1955 Le Mans disaster led to a temporary ban on motor racing in several countries, including Switzerland, which has not held a Grand Prix since. The poor Swiss, man, the poor Swiss. The first Formula 1 race to take place at night was the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix, which introduced a new era of night racing in the sport. Now, there is heaps. I can only think of 4 off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm missing one. That's Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi. Jim Clark is widely regarded as one of the greatest Formula 1 drivers of all time, winning 2 World Championships and 25 Grand Prix races before his untimely death in 1968. The use of turbocharged engines was banned in Formula 1 from 1989 to 2014, but they have made a comeback in recent years and now all the teams use them. Great. The highest number of overtakes in a single race was recorded at the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix with a total of 90 overtakes throughout the race. I hope one day that it breaks 100, because that would be sick. The current lap record for the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, which hosts the Spanish Grand Prix, was set by Max Verstappen in 2021 with a time of 1:16.5. And finally, Ayrton Senna is widely regarded as one of the greatest Formula 1 drivers of all time. He won 3 World Championships before tragically passing away during the San Marino Grand Prix in 1994. For those who don't know, San Marino is just Imola. So according to ChatGPT, these are the most interesting and fun facts about Formula 1. If you are a new fan, I hope you learned something. If you're an old fan, leave a fun fact that not many people know of your own. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, head to the recommended to watch another one of my videos. Subscribe if you are new and leave a like if you enjoyed. I've been F1 Luke Sam and you guys have been amazing. Stay safe.